I have fucking 3 2-terabyte hard drives, but they're all full. I have 800 megabytes.
I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OS.
No.
From Alice. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation, even out here. Was there anything else? Or we... Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed Vault 22? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields, orchards of trees. And all this, requiring... Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many... The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in... We need only reach out and unlock... Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 20... Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I... Good. No need to check in with... Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they will download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me...
I already did this.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see. I think... William... Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. Here then, as promised... Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, we aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake.
Hey.
Yes? The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NC. The dam. Director of the entire OSI? Me? No. I direct our eastern operations. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food. We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored. There have been complaints about the... Directly? No. But we attempt... I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately... To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting... Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more...
Well, that's just about all we can do here. Damn, this building's big. Anywho, we've done what we can out here. More importantly, we've done our quest. So we can... What freaking... Where is she at? Did she give me a job to deliver something like 15 feet from her? She did, didn't she? That is just so stupid. Wait, no she didn't. Did she? I don't know. Where am I? That is a good question. No, there we go. Ah, crap. Game. Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back. Well, you've proven yourself reliable. As much as there is a negotiation with a smaller... There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee who served... And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely...
Oh.
Welcome back.
Coolio. Now then, here's how we're going to get Cass over. Looks like these two particular quests happen to overlap. Tell you, once you actually start getting things going and you're actually doing quests, all of a sudden it's easy to find new ones. You know, when I hadn't actually been to any towns and I was doing everything little by little, one by one, it was really easy to, you know, keep everything separate and, you know, not be able to think of the next quest. But once you get going, man, you don't even have to look for next quest, do you? You're gonna be begging them to stop turning up while you're in the middle of something else. By the way, I am the kind of person that, for the most part, when I find a new branch in the middle of a quest I'm already doing, I tend to do the branch. And it doesn't matter how many times it branches off, unless I get more interested in one of the branches than the other.
You come around like a bad habit.
And then I just work my way back up to the top.
They want to buy Cassidy Caravans? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure. Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's... Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper. That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure that... Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of... No idea. Maybe... Go with you? So fighting boredom is your argument, huh?
Yes.
Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure.
You haven't
Feels
been
good not to have
any
to drive
place
a
I've
farm
been,
and
huh?
train across the Mojave.
Yeah, the bar's better than where we're going. What do you use, gun-wise? Huh?
Well, now that I'm free of the... I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cass. Upside of Vegas, here, Tal. Trapped at the Mojave outpost. so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit. Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage. Only wishful thinking on my part. I got them into this Thanks. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer... I'm already shadowing you. Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad. You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard. Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more. Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. Not a clue. When he left, I was 2 in my crib to understand why, and around the time... Got his name, got this... Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect. Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll... What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things... Not sure if I chose it, or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around. Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep. Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm... Yeah. What else you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep a stock. All right.
She wants a
Why
battery.
the hell are we wandering so much anyway? A man who shot you. And you got better. 2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's this snake that put bullets in your... So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a...